Guys, today I want to talk about the best diet for you. And what I want to share about this is that it is so important that you really think about this question and that you apply it to your life. As we get closer to the new year and there's more and more desire to jump on a quick plan and jump on a diet, I want you to stop and think about yourself and your life and figure out from there what makes sense for you. So, for example, if you're looking at a paleo diet, then that is going to be really focused on whole foods. And it's also going to be time intensive because you're eating a lot of whole foods that are not processed that need you to cook them and need you to prepare them in order to eat it. If you're looking at a diet that is cutting out a food group, for example, the ketogenic diet, that is going to be a low carb diet that focuses on high fat, but you really, really need to stick to close to perfection in order for that diet to work. So you need to really like completely avoid carbs in order for that diet to work. If you are looking at another diet that's common, like a Weight Watchers or a calorie counting diet, then you're going to need to really think about how much you want to track, whether you want to use an app or a piece of paper or um, uh, a scale, and so you can measure and track things. So those are three different options that you might be considering as you look forward into January, but I want you to stop and think about who you are and what works for you before you jump into one of those diets. So, or any of the diets out there. So thinking about what your life is like, how much you work, if you're needing to feed an entire family, like if you're trying to feed a family and you're going to cut out a food group, is that going to be good for your kids? Is that going to be working for your husband? How is that going to look in your life before you jump into a diet? What I also want to share is the best diet for you is the one that works for you. It's the one that has vegetables and it has lean protein and it has healthy fats and it has a good mix of carbs to help you to meet your goals. And something that my Keisha Lifestyle program does is helps you discover what that is. So for me, for example, I eat a mostly lower carb diet that works well for me, and I also am a volume eater, so I love to eat more amount of food. That is what I try to watch calorie wise, just in the types of food that I eat. So I eat a lot of vegetables, lean proteins, fats. I definitely eat some carbs, but I watch those a little closely, and that works for me. I don't always eat breakfast, but sometimes I do. I've figured out what little blend of different diets works best for me. And ultimately, that is what we do in the Keisha Lifestyle program. We take all the diets, which are based on whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, carbs in some way, and vegetables, and we figure out what the best diet is for you and how to make it happen. So if you already know the best diet that works for you, great. Then are you doing that every day? And are you able to apply how to do it when things fall apart? Or is that something that you need to work on, just the consistency? So when you think about the best diet for you, it is absolutely individual, and it really matters, your ultimate goals and your life and who you need to take care of in the process of changing that. So this January 14th, we are starting with a new group. And if that's something that you would like to discover, you'd like to figure out your best diet, then shoot me a message and we will chat about how that works. I'll talk to you soon.